Hello everyone, my name is Rudra and as always we have come up with another video and as always we have Omar, our in-house register migration agent with us. And in this video today we are going to talk about some of the popular inquiries that our client has come up with, especially about the course change. Since this is the season of course change, people are changing the course from this course to that course considering different factors, be it their career, be it the PR pathway and everything. So we would like to discuss some of the inquiries relating to changing course, the process of doing it. Is there any complications in doing the course change? Downgrading the course. What is downgrading? What is AQF level? And why it is important to maintain the AQF level? So Omar, let's begin with the process of course change and talk a bit about if there are any complications during this process and AQF level and downgrading the course, please.
Now, thank you, Rudra, and hello, everyone. So, look, the process of course change, definitely when you come as a fresher from your country to Australia for higher studies or vocational studies, you have to complete minimum 6 months of the principal course. So this is the first requirement, right? Now, going back to that, the complication. There may be different complications. Let's say if you came in a bachelor program, let's say Bachelor of Business, and then you suddenly want to change to a different or lower AQF level. AQF is Australian Qualification Framework level, so that means Bachelor has a level 7, and let's say you want to go for Certificate 3, which is level 4, I believe. Now, when you're downgrading your course, this is one of the conditions that you have to maintain the same level of AQF level to meet the visa conditions in your visa. So what that means is that if you even go on a Certificate 3 in, for example, let's take any course, automotive, let's take painting, okay? That can be your interest, or you may be feeling overwhelmed with your bachelor and you want to change your course. That's fair enough, right? But the thing is that when you are changing your course, making sure that you apply for a new visa. Now, lately, Rudra, as you said about the complications, I had many consultations with many clients where they want to change their course, they already gone through different professionals, they want to go through Certificate 3, 4, diploma, something, and having a future COE of graduate diploma, right, rather than a bachelor, okay? And then they think that's okay. Look, our job is to legally interpret and advocate what does the legislation says. It doesn't mean that you cannot change your course. But having said that, when you having a future COE for a graduate diploma from a vocational institute, it doesn't consider as a higher education graduate diploma. So that means you are in a very high risk of getting an NOICC, which is notification of intention to cancel your visa. Okay, and once you get that, then you have only a few days to respond, and most likely, in most of the cases, I've seen that those NOICC has not been referred or ruled in favor of the applicant, right? So what I'm saying is that now you came in a master's program, maybe a different scenario, master of something, and you have a previous background, Bachelor of Arts. Let's say you want to go to a social work course. Now, for example, to get into some social work course, you have to get into the graduate certificate leading to masters. Now, that graduate certificate or graduate diploma is a higher education course. So you're not breaching any condition there. But if you're coming in a master's or bachelor's program, going back to the AQF level, my recommendation is that apply for a new visa, pinpoint why you want to change the course. Is it for the employment purpose? Is it for the career purpose? Is it that you got the job somewhere? Is that something you want to do it overseas, or is it something that you want to pursue as a pursue as a career pathway, or you want to do something when you go back to your country?
Correct.
Now, a lot of people also, sorry, Rudra, to interrupt. A lot of people always ask for the PR pathway course. Okay, that is the main question I got asked from the people.
Yes.
What is the PR pathway course? Send me the PR pathway course. Or advise me on that. All right. Now, look, if you are an MBA student, right? Just generally speaking, now you are going to let's say there are a lot of PR pathway courses. I'll give you some examples: social work, early childhood, right, nursing, psychology, which is been very popular with pathway education visa services for a few intakes. Now, like, how does it relate to your previous study? And department actually look into that. Department actually look into that when you have a when you do not finish your course on time and going for a student visa extension. And we have seen many refusals that came because of that reason, that you don't have any relevance from your previous studies to that study. So again, here you have to plan what do you want to really do.
Correct.
Now you have a bachelor background of business and you're applying for early childhood course or social work course from offshore. I don't think so. This is a recommended option. But look, if you come in a MBA, you might change in a cybersecurity, you might change in a IT, because that might be related to somewhere in your current course structure. Okay, and everything has a pathway. If your real goal is to go on the PR pathway, you can actually focus on the things that you should be doing that will help you to get the PR pathway. Not focus on the things that may jeopardize your future student visa extension process or application process.
Yes. So basically, that was my next question about NYCC. I've got some of the inquiries from some of the students also that their friend has been stopped at the airport in the immigration, inquiring about why they downgraded the course and what is the course progression and everything. I think you answered the question, and the main thing is the planning and following the process and the procedure of changing the course. And if you are someone willing to change the course but confused about what to do and how to do, we are always there to help you. We have our in-house migration agent who can plan your journey here, be it for your career perspective or be it for PR pathway, like he said. So while we are on the subject of this PR pathway, one of the most popular questions that we're getting these days are, what course is much more in demand these days and what has the better chances of getting PR? You already mentioned that PR pathway can be from anything. You have to plan properly. If you focus on your career and then plan on what you're doing, PR pathway can be there as well. But in terms of popularity or demand in Australia, what are some of the popular courses?
Okay, so look, again, the visa conditions, something is that first thing I would like to prioritize here. Okay, so you have to make sure that you follow the visa conditions. Now, in terms of the popular courses that has PR pathway, different states has different requirements. Let's take an example. For surplus 190, 491, Victoria has different requirements. There are priority occupations. Western Australia has priority occupations. NT has some priority occupations. So look, early childhood is one of the most prioritized occupation in last financial year, and then the year before. Social work has been one of the most prioritized course. Anything in health, not anything, I mean specifically nursing, psychology, that's for higher education. And for trade, carpentry, painting, especially has been very popular. We got a lot of invites. And then also the commercial cookery has been added as in Victoria 491 list as one of the hospitality, I mean. In 491, priority occupation list, right? So you have to plan, and you have to plan with professionals, and you have to think that not about that PR pathway course is going to lead you to the PR,
Correct.
but you can also be, stay in the same course that you came in. Let's say, for example, Master of IT, Master of Cybersecurity, Master of Business and Accounting, and start working on the employment perspective. Go for surplus 482 skill in demand visas. Try to aim for it from the day one. Come to us. We don't source employers, but we can help you to, we can guide you to. We have career departments. We can guide you to, how to find a job, how to focus on that, and plan yourself. It's not about always PR pathway courses. It's about how you plan yourself for any courses, right? Everything has its own merits, okay, for its PR pathway, for your PR pathway goals. Now, you choosing it for as your career or as your the PR pathway goals, that's totally up to you. But at the same time, visa conditions. And again, I wanna add here NYCC, and then some of the incidents that we saw, and everyone knows about it, that the people are getting stopped at borders because of the fraudulent document, number one. Number two, changing the courses, not in a course that is not relevant to your study. Number three is that you changing the course, like downgrade the courses, and then go downgraded your course. And then you went to a future COE of something that is not higher education. So again, that can and also there's another example I would like to say. A lot of people are playing it around with the 485, that okay, look, there is no pathway from 485 to 500, right? Now people are using the 485, going back to the country, going back to offshore, applying for the student visa, and then coming back. Look, department will definitely stop you, or may not stop you, right? It depends on the officer that's in the immigration zone. That's in the immigration, who will look into a case that, okay, look, you have chosen that pathway, which is actually not the best pathway for you, right? There has been a ban, so you better go offshore, apply for that course, and wait. So with this new GT requirement, there's nothing to fear. You will get the visa if you have valid point to prove to the department that you are a genuine student. Again, there are course change index coming, which is March, April, one of the biggest season for the course change. Be careful when you're changing a course, because now if you are doing something in one semester, you're also losing one semester. So you have to go for a student visa extension.
Yes.
So plan it properly, talk to the professional. It can be us, it can be anyone else, but plan it properly. This is my recommendation and my advice to you as a client.
Great. So the summary of the whole thing is planning is very important. Planning from the day one.
Absolutely.
Be it you are in student visa, TR visa, or any visa, you can plan, and there is always a pathway for you. So if you need any assistance with planning, like Omar said, like I also mentioned earlier in this video, come to us. We'll help you in as many ways possible, and then we'll help you secure your career or PR pathway in Australia. So with this, I think we have come to an end of this video. These are some popular questions. I hope this helped you, and we'll be coming up with more of these videos discussing clients' inquiries and any points that might confuse you during your process of course changing or PR planning or career as well. So stay tuned. Follow us on our Facebook, TikTok. We'll be posting videos very regularly. Now, before I wrap up the video, we have some promotions. Of course, we are Pathway. We always provide promotions to international students to help them out in any ways possible. We have promotions for student visa and temporary residence visa 485. We are doing student visa for only $440 and TR for $330. And since this is the course changing season, like Omar said, if you're changing a course through us, be it higher education or vocational education, we are providing cashback on top of the scholarship provided by the different providers. The cashback and the scholarship depends upon the provider and the course you are doing. So contact us and we'll explain you the process. Not only that, if you are doing professional year program, changing any course through us, we are providing 1 month of free PT crash course with one of our expert PT tutor. And he has a very good reputation of getting a guaranteed score. So if you are someone planning to change your course and also upskill your English level at the same time, we got you covered. Contact us today, and like I said, we'll get you covered for whole thing from A to G. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.